hearts are filled this night with great happiness, for this is their wedding day. They come before you at the altar of love.
To me, Japanese women are the most beautiful. I always wanted to marry a Japanese girl, and unfortunately, earlier in life, I always found myself not married to a Japanese girl. Marriage and family is perhaps the most important thing in the world, and I felt that way ever since I've known Hinako. I've always loved Japan so much, and that's the reason I came to the Northwest, finally. I'm an Armenian composer who went east instead of west. I think Japan is the most artistic country in the world, and the Northwest is the closest to it. I learned so much, played so many ancient instruments in Japan, and my work called Japanese Woodprints is one of the works which expresses not so much my influence from Japanese music as Japanese life and Japanese paintings. Hinako has brought out the very best in my life as far as music is concerned. I've tried to imitate her voice, I think, consciously or unconsciously somehow, and as somebody said, my music's gotten higher and higher. Good, that was good. That was a good effort. No, that was all right. That was good. That was okay.
You are going to have a fantastic experience with this man. He is a wonderful human being, and he is known the world over right now, and I think it's a great honor for us to have him here this morning. Alan, great pleasure to have you here.
It's a great pleasure to conduct the Youth Symphony. It was your orchestra that brought me out here to Seattle in the first place, and finally I came out to live here because I love the mountains, and your orchestra was wonderful then, and it is now, so I certainly appreciate it. I've written a lot of music too for young people. I always enjoy working with young people very much. This symphony I'm dedicating to my grandmother, who died a long time ago, my Armenian grandmother. And she went through the massacres and apparently carried a picture of me when I was first born through that successfully. So I owe her something. That's a chord that doesn't belong in this sequence. You know, we don't have the kind of instruments in the modern orchestra that I'd like to see, like they had in ancient Egypt, for instance, thousands of harps and that sort of thing. Berlioz is crazy, and I'm crazy too. Probably Berlioz is an incarnation of a Chinaman, and perhaps I'm from Egypt and 4,000 years ago, and I've come back and I want mysterious sounds. So keep this very mysterious, but watch the chord changes. Okay. That's very good. Thank you.
This program is jointly supported in part by grants from the King County Arts Commission, the Washington State Arts Commission, and the National Endowment for the Arts in Washington, D.C. Also, the City of Seattle and the Seattle Arts Commission.